Now, from the last video, I left to a point where I was talking about the disadvantages of Sororan. And now, Sororan is a very good application to get you started if you are looking into learning coding and hacking, all those things as I explained in the last two videos. Now, make sure if you haven't watched the part 1 and part 2, you go back to my profile. You'll find the videos that are pinned, the first two videos, and make sure that you like and follow. Now, let's go back. Now, the disadvantages of Sororan is that it couldn't give you so much information. And due to this, and my curiosity, I wanted to know how programming worked. The whole idea that I could build applications got me very excited. So I never stood at only Sororan. I went to YouTube. It was the easiest place that I could get information. Now, YouTube is a very good platform. Even today, if you need to run anything, YouTube has very good information. So going to YouTube, I would go search for HTML, maybe understand what programming was. Actually, the first thing that I searched through YouTube was what is HTML, because I still didn't know what HTML could do. Now, in my mind, as I was learning HTML, I was thinking that after I've understood what HTML could do, I will build applications, desktop application, mobile applications, and do these amazing works with HTML. And little did I know that HTML was just the surface, and HTML wasn't even near good enough for you to even get a proper job. And okay. So from YouTube, I was able to know that there are these other platforms like Stack Overflow and 3W Schools, which were very easy for you to run. And Stack Overflow was a very good community where you could exchange codes with other people. You could post your code and people would correct you, or see somebody who had a similar problem as yours, and they would solve it for you. And to be sincere, with HTML, Stack Overflow, with HTML only, Stack Overflow was not really my place. So I felt like everybody was so advanced. So I just stick to 3W Schools and YouTube. Now, it took me approximately 1 month to fully get the idea of what HTML was. Actually, I believe the reason that I took this wrong is because I didn't have anyone to guide me on what HTML could do. Actually, I remember this point that I told my boss that I was going to build him an application using HTML. And well, a good thing he also didn't know what HTML could do. Otherwise, I could have looked very stiff. Anyway, it took me around 3 months to understand HTML and CSS. I wouldn't say that I would put a certain time frame in how long it took me to understand HTML. Now, before I forget, I also paid for some few classes at Moringa. At the time, I don't know if right now they do that, but at the time they were offering online classes, so I took some of them, and I would pay for them. And later on, I would say my finances failed me, or I would say still I wouldn't understand what they were talking about. I wasn't really grasping the concept. And also time was an issue since I was still employed full time and I'm still learning. So I decided to go at my own pace. So it took me the 3 months for learning HTML. And after learning HTML, I started building small websites. My first website I built for a guy who builds. He's an interior designer, so I built a simple website for an interior designer using only HTML and CSS. Now, the website, it wasn't looking that good, but it was somewhere. Later on, I decided to went into JavaScript. Now I started to be serious. Now, JavaScript showed me very, very difficult things. Now, before even entering into JavaScript, I had a transition in my life I moved. I quitted my old job, and now I wanted to start my own job, but I didn't have enough capital. So I was employed at a hotel, also at my local place, and this didn't go as well as I wanted them to. So make sure that you tune in the next video so that you will see how the story continues up to the point where now we have NetSafeHub as it is today. Make sure that you follow, you like, and you share our videos.